So I'm trying to repair today the sunshade on all post 2001 Volvos. What happens that at some point you will notice the sunshade gets stuck. One way to still be able to move it is just pull it downwards. Keep it, slide it, but pull it downwards like this. It may work or it may not work. You may want to figure out, because to repair it you need to pull it fully, close it, open it fully to its fullest position. The main issue, and also this is about the tools I'm going to use. So you need thin pliers like this, a screwdriver, a regular one, and maybe a butter knife. These are the guides. The guides, there are 4 of them on the sunshade. What happens is that these plastic ends will break off, will fall, and then the metal, this metal thing, will just bend, and this makes the sunshade to get stuck. When you move the sunshade like this being bent, it just bends like this and gets stuck. You may want not to force on it, right? So actually you need 4 of this. I'll just put it in the video description. The part number is about $10 each, so 40 bucks about. If you bring this to Volvo dealer, I'm not sure how cheap it is to get a repair. It won't probably be that cheap, because I believe Volvo would want to remove the whole liner. I'm not sure, but I think they will want to remove everything inside and pull the sunshine from there. So this is probably a very expensive fix for not much of a, it's a small part, right? So let's just start. Let me just stop here for a second. So the first thing, as I mentioned, just keep this, pull it downwards until it moves a little bit, and try to push it backwards as much as possible. You have these small kind of curtains. We need to undo them. There's 3 clips. I'll just show you on the other side where I already pulled it. You don't need just to pull the upper side of it. That's one clip like that, it's secured like that, and there's another one there, and there's a third one there. And just show how maybe do this. Just maybe be careful, so try to locate the clips, because you'll see where it's secured, and careful not to rip the curtain, right? It's not that bad, but you just don't want to damage it. Just pull like this with pliers. Not the easiest for me with one hand, but you pretty much get the idea. Careful, this is pretty fragile plastic, these things. These are pretty fragile, so you don't want to rip them perhaps. And then you'll expose the glass 4 mounting bolts. Yeah, I just realized it's a Torx one. I'm not sure what the size is, but there's one of them here, and there's one of them in the front. It's not very easy to access, but it's doable. So there's 2 on the side, 2 on the other side. I'll just do them right now. So these are just the regular T25 Torx. Just removing them. There's no concerns about breaking the window or the glass or anything. Just make sure you don't drop the bolts, and remove 4 of them. And when you put them back, make sure the glass is properly aligned with the top of the car, right? So get a proper sealing. Okay, so I've okay, so glass is off now. You may just want to pull the sunshade back a little bit, and then you just undo the front guides. So the front obviously is very easy to access. Again, make sure you don't drop the small screws. Place them securely. You won't find them anywhere else, so don't lose them. This one, you see, it's missing the plastic tabs, but it's still in good shape. But yours, probably you'll find it's twisted like this, and just pry it gently with a screwdriver. So you may want to remove the other side as well. Use just a Phillips screwdriver. So now with the front sliders removed on both sides, I just placed a little bit of paper so I don't soil the underneath of the sunshade, because there might be grease, and maybe also careful with your hands. Make sure you don't have any grease on your hands. So just grab the sunshade like this, just pull it this much. This is the most it's gonna do. You cannot put it more, because actually what happens, this is a metal plate which is secured underneath then, and you just don't have access to those screws to remove it. This is a blocker actually. This prevents the sunshine from sliding more forward, and there's no way you can pull the sunshine from underneath unless you bend this like crazy. I don't want to go there. So but in this position, just having a full picture, so in this position, this is the most forward you can get. This is the rear slider, and you notice there's, like just the front ones, there's a screw there. So in order to get to that screw, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm just using a drill, and I'm going to drill, just take your measures properly, and I'm just going to drill a hole just on top of the screw. So that's pretty much it. Let's see how it goes. A small hint to figure out where the screw exactly is, you may just grab another slider like this, just try to put it on top of the bottom one, and then you'll get where the screw should be. Just try to match them properly, and then the screw should be right there. There you go. Don't forget to just wipe all the small particles of metal. You don't want to leave them to get into the rails, right, or the motor, so just clean them well. And then so actually the screw is just down there. So you surely need to be really careful. I just turn off the camera, but don't drop the small screw, right? And then you may want to fiddle with a small screwdriver just to get to depress the tabs. You may still have a small plastic tab remaining, so just depress the tabs and pry it. Just give yourself a few minutes with patience, and you will be able to undo it. And you may also want to pry underneath this part like this, and then just depress the tabs like that. It should be coming out. Let's try to So I'm about to place the new one, but just before, if in case you just grab yours from a junkyard, maybe a used car, used parts, you may want to check them here. Make sure there's no crack in there, because that's where they start to crack and then fall off. So make sure you get new ones or good condition ones. And then placing this back, I'm gonna slide, oops, that's not a good one. So I'm gonna slide this, but I just want to make sure you grab the rail like this. In case it doesn't stay in there, just use a small screwdriver and just try to, with a good light, fiddle in there to make sure this grabs the rail. That's the whole point. So just turning off the camera now. So before putting the screw back on, make double sure, look down there, deep down there. Make sure that both tabs are catched in the rail, just like the front one is. Make sure the below one, the second one, it's also catched. And then you may want to, if you look at it, there's also a tab here. This tab has to grab the sunshine. So you probably can see it from this angle, but so you just want to sure this tab here, it's grabbing the side of the sunshine. And for this one to happen, you need to depress the metal part downwards, and also to press it a little bit like this, because it's like a spring right now. So you need to go by above and depress the metal part, center it properly, and just depress it like this, and it's gonna pop in. Right now it's not popping, right now it's not still seated. And just maybe just go like this with a screwdriver and just toss it on the side. It's really not the best camera angle, just like that. You need to press it against the two tabs, so then it's gonna pop in. Something like this. So make sure it's properly seated. It's gonna sit inside the initial groove, and then you can apply the screw and fix it in place. So it's gonna be seated like this. As I mentioned, I think it's really important to have a magnetic screwdriver, because you don't want to drop the screw in there and lose it. So just go very, very gently, but you notice I'm keeping the screw like this. Otherwise you risk to drop it in there and lose it. My hand is shaking, so, but that's the whole idea. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Screw is back in place, and these tabs are both secure under the ride. Along with the middle one, it's secure against the sunshade, and that's how it should stay. So just do the other side as well, and they should be good to go. Put back everything in place there. Okay, so at this point, the guides are all in place, all 4 of them. I didn't put back the glass yet, but the sunshine works so much. It's tight, it's really tight, and it's just working properly all the way. So this is a good fix, but I just want to show you, before installing the glass, this is the perfect moment to make sure all this area all around where the glass seals sits against, you want to have this clean really well, really no rubber, no deposits, nothing. Rub it really well all around. This is the perfect moment. And also what I like to do is get some hand cream, just regular hand cream. If you look the ingredients, this is really important. Just a big warning, never put, because I want just to put a smell on, just lubricate a little bit the rubber, prevent it from drying and from getting any wear of it. You don't need to put a lot of it, just smell like this all around. It's really the best moment. But at all moments, never use any petroleum distillate at all. If you check the ingredients, never use any petroleum on a rubber. It's gonna ruin the rubber, right? So you don't want that. So this is just a glycerin hand cream or something like this. It really works nice, keeps this good for the year around, and next year I'm gonna apply it again. Don't forget the glass has a kind of don't have enough light. This is the rear of the glass, right? This is to break the wind, actually, to not make too much noise when the glass is open. This goes to the back of the car, and this goes to the forward of the car. Final note, when placing back the glass screws, before you tighten them, you just realize there's like a groove. So you can actually move the glass in all directions, so this will align the glass with the top of the car. So you just want to maybe get a help or something, tighten a little bit the bolts, and then make sure the glass fits all around the right way. The rubber, the outside rubber fits properly with the car frame, so you don't want to have a gap in the front and so on. So make sure you just align the glass properly all around, and at the height too, level. So maybe you need a helper. I remember I did it once and I didn't need a helper, but just so to make sure. So all 4 screws have like a place that you can move, adjust the glass on there. So it has like the hole on the glass side is bigger than the one on the car side. So I just realized a thing is that the rear screws are easy to place. They go in there, I think. But the front ones, because of the the curtain here on the side, this is the hole. You realize when you try to put a screw back on, it just doesn't fit right, because it hits the curtain here. So what I'm gonna do is just lift the sunshade like this. Just lift like the sunglass. I'm gonna just lift it like that, just with the bottom somewhere there. Hold a sec. Okay, so I'm just lifting it, pushing. Okay, now let's see if there's more place for some extra place for the screw. Yeah, think so. So now the screw goes back right there, and very easily. It doesn't hit on the curtain anymore. So maybe just do like this. Place the glass, place it. Now put all 4 screws, and then you just adjust the glass. Because actually, when the screw goes almost all the way in there, it doesn't hit the curtain on the side here. So yeah, you need this trick. You need to open it in order to place the screws on the glass. Okay, so at this point I placed the 4 screws. Not much light, but it's in there. Just hand tie them. I just want to make sure everything works properly before adjusting the glass. There's this metal part here. In case you bent it, you just want to make sure it doesn't grab on anything, especially in the glass. So let's just I'm not gonna push the glass backwards because the bolts are not tight yet. I'll adjust it. So you just want to make sure the metal part in there won't grab on the glass or on the sunshine. That's important because sometimes it gets bent. This one here, so just make sure it has the right shape so the glass can work properly. And now you may want to get a help for this. You see the glass is not seated properly, so just playing with the screws, like here it's a gap. You may want to make sure the glass has the same distance in front or rear, so the rubber is sealing properly, doesn't let any water leaking. Same for the sides, but also for the height, like this. I know the glass is too low, so I'm just going to adjust it with the screws. So I just keep it like this and then tighten the screws. You may get a helper, a friend, someone to help you with this, but really make sure all around it has the same gap so it seals properly. And while there, just make sure the drains are clear on both sides, because if it's not seated properly, it's gonna leak water in there. The water normally will drain, no problem, but if the drains are clogged with usually with leaves or pieces of leaves, it may just leak inside the car there. And that's the whole job. Don't forget to attach the side curtains, and that's pretty much it, and good luck for you.